let's see what we can do today. And, just hold on, hold on. You will just give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah. So yesterday's you can start recording, Kavya.
Yeah, I already started recording. It's in recording.
You started? You started?
Yes.
Fantastic. So, any questions yesterday from yesterday's session?
Right. We were talking about virtualization and the other things, right? So when you're doing all that, when you're trying, it's just like starting of initializing all the servers and everything. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but when we start doing that, it's like so we are building servers in that case using those virtualization. Either it be database servers or front-end servers. Basically, those are all used for uh, like large data, what we call right now, like big data and everything. For those kind of um, applications, this virtualization is being used vigorously.
You are not completely correct. There needs to be small correction in the understanding. Virtualization is not used only for organizations. It can be used by anybody and everybody. Let me tell you. Okay. And predominantly, this got very famous in server virtualization. That's what we spoke of yesterday.
Correct. Servers, yes.
Because
exactly.
See, what would happen is if a Microsoft kind of an organization is there, okay? So then what they would do is they would have their own to start an office. Let us say Microsoft is starting an office today. They have the product, everything. What do? They build a website, correct? So that is the first thing anybody would do.
Right.
Okay,
that's right.
Then they have series of things that would go. That means for a website, they need XYZ.
Right.
Those XYZ could be database, okay, and file server, where all your image files are there, some text files are there, so that the text images are pulled from that server. Okay. And immediately, what do they need is interaction with the clients. Interaction with the clients is via internet messaging, correct? Emails, okay, and VoIP. VoIP is voice over IP.
Voice over IP.
So those are other XYZ components that would add.
Correct.
Okay. Assume that we don't have any virtualization today. Let us assume that. What is the status? Now you go for a data center, small data center, which is, let us assume it's a small company and it would grow in future. So I will go to the shop and I will buy 5 or 6 servers that are required to cater to my needs.
Right.
For Microsoft.
Yes.
Correct?
Right.
So then what will happen is you have to not only look at the servers, okay? Immediately what you need to look at is experts who will manage those servers.
Right.
Correct? And then you have to plan the kind of power that you need to basically make those servers run forever.
Correct.
Okay. Then immediately you also need to look at the cooling systems that they need to have. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Then after physical servers, cooling, power, everything is there. Then comes your network.
Right.
Correct.
You need to do that.
Then you need to have a network. You need to have switches, routers, everything. That network. Correct.
Correct.
And then finally, that space is there. Then you finally configure. All these guys, the techie guys will sit. Everybody will have their own area. One person will be database guy. One guy will be an expert in the web server. Another guy will be an expert in IM. So there are many experts.
Correct.
Who will sit, configure, and then they go to market. They deploy.
Deploy it. Correct.
So after deploying, let us assume after deploying, now one of those servers is having some issue.
Right. Okay. We need maintenance also. We need people who have to maintain.
Correct.
Which is extra cost.
Yeah. So what will happen is, if they have some issue, they might have issue. The seriousness of the issue may be so high that they may have to take down that server for a while.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah, right. Yeah. To debug the issue. So, right.
Correct. So what will happen is, let us assume the main web server itself has gone down.
Okay. Where people have to interact with this site actually. Okay.
Yeah. So what happens? Rest of the servers, even though they are working,
the main server is down, then it is of no use.
You're gone. Your business is gone.
Correct.
Okay. Let it be 5 seconds. Let it be 1 day, or whatever the time frame is.
Yeah.
Your millions of dollars. We are talking about the small Microsoft company, but if it becomes big, then your data center also becomes big, because web server itself, if you look at web server, there are stack of servers. It is not one machine.
Correct.
It is huge data center which has all these machines physically. I have not entered into virtualization yet.
Yes.
Okay. True. Let us assume that module is gone, finish, you're done.
That's true.
People will throw all sorts of nonsense. They say that Microsoft is the worst company. They could not maintain themselves properly. Okay, all that stuff, right?
Correct.
So now what will happen is, the business is lost, Microsoft, and their confidence on the clients is lost. Okay.
Correct.
Credibility is lost. The moment credibility is lost, okay, you are done. And any number of attempts that you make, the moment your credibility lost, it is done.
Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
And how much time do you feel it would take for a person, for an expert, to build a server from the scratch? It may take, for operating system itself. Let us chop down everything into bits and pieces. Let us talk about web server. Okay.
Right.
Web server, what you need? First of all, you buy hardware.
Right.
You buy the required configuration, then install operating system. Okay.
Correct.
First thing after hardware is operating system.
Operating system. Correct.
Then you configure the services, HTTP services you configure.
Correct.
Okay. Then you secure those services. So to my best knowledge, it will be anywhere between an hour to 1.5 hours.
Okay. Yeah. To set up just physical environment.
Minimum.
A minimum that is. It can take to.
It can go up to 6 hours, 7 hours, a complete day. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends
because they
on
have
how.
to test it. They have to test it and then only deploy. They can't just build a web server, deploy it. It is not that easy.
Correct.
Okay. That is physical environment. Okay. Now let us consider virtualized environment. Okay. So virtualized environment, what will happen is, all these servers, all these web server, email server, database server, IM server, chat server, all these servers are in the form of software, not in the form of hardware.
Correct. That too, a third party is giving it to you, which is already built. Which is already there, right?
Which is already tested, thoroughly, made industry ready, and given it to you.
Yeah, and it is given it to us. Yes.
There is a person who can take care of situations in case there is any.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything by yourself.
Correct. Okay. So you are not tensed up.
Right.
Okay. And the main advantage with this is, all of this is software. A virtual machine is a software, nothing else.
Yes.
It is in a folder. That's it. if you grab hold of that folder, okay, safeguard it somewhere else, XYZ place in your computer or storage or whatever it is. Okay. So then what happens is, if a server goes down, okay, then what would happen is it will, you can really create, one more VM. Okay.
Right.
And then just simply drag that folder, place it in the directory. You switch it on, it switches on. All your configurations are taken care of.
Okay.
Earlier, see what will happen is, I'll tell you. Okay, let us assume we have the virtualized infrastructure ready.
Correct.
Okay, first of all, thousands of servers will become hundreds of servers. Correct. They'll all be consolidated to very few servers.
Correct.
Which means your power cost is going down, your air conditioning cost is going down, number of people who are needed to maintain that kind of huge thing is going down.
Correct.
Three greatest advantages.
Right.
Okay. And what will happen is, all these are folders. Okay.
Right.
You can clone one to many and keep them safe. Okay.
Okay.
The moment one is down, you just have to replace it. Your machine is up and running in 15 to 20 minutes or max half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay.
So how can you compare half an hour with 1.5 hour or 24 hours?
Yes. The time has reduced for us to work actually.
Correct. So your time to revert back to your customers becomes very easy.
Very easy.
Within a snap, you can do that.
Correct.
In the meantime, you can tell some stories, or you can have some backup system. Okay, you can replace that backup system. So that is all done dynamically in real-time scenarios. Okay, what will happen is, virtualization tool is such a powerful tool. Okay, it identifies, out of these many servers, it identifies which server is going down. Okay. See, how do you check yourself to be alive? Heartbeat.
Correct.
Right? So this is exactly what happens in virtualization also. Okay. So all the machines' heartbeats are checked always.
Oh, how do they do that?
There is a $10,000 fee for that course. You can join that. Okay. So that is an inbuilt feature provided by VMware, and that is called server virtualization. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah. They see, basically, even your machine gives you some signals that I am alive.
Correct. Yeah. Amen.
You have to exactly tap those signals and make sure that you are reading those signals every second, every 30 seconds, every 1 hour or something like that.
Oh, to see if the machine is still alive or not. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, I think got it. Yeah. Usually the virtual machines will have these IP addresses, right? We can actually track them through that IP address to see what is the status of the virtual machine.
Simple. Yesterday we have seen the resources usage, right?
Right. Yes.
So that's it. You just check on resource usage. That's the heartbeat of the computer.
Okay.
So it actually, if you open your CPU utilization, RAM utilization, it looks like heartbeat. Whenever you are alive, it is showing some activity. Otherwise, if it is dead, all those are dead. No communication. You are not getting any signal.
Signal from the particular PC, virtual PC.
Have you seen that movie where Brahmanandam sits beside a bed? And he switches off. Then the other guy, he says, and then he collapses.
Yeah, I remember the movie.
So those are the things that we can relate in real time. Okay.
Got it.
So got it clarified?
Yes.
Yeah. Further, any more questions?
No, I think we can go with the next.
You have to take care when you do virtualization is, resources have to be monitored continuously, and you can write few algorithms so that you get warnings whenever your resources are getting filled up.
Oh, okay. Right.
You can write
before the PC gets shut down, it can give us a
Correct.
warning telling that your
Correct.
CPU level
Correct.
is
Correct.
going to
Basically,
100%.
what will happen is all the operating systems will have information of log. Log information
Log
is there.
information. Yes, yes, that's true.
Correct. So from that logs, you can really see people, similar to how humans, work.
Right.
Okay. So what do if I go down? Let us assume that I am going down in another hour. Okay.
Uh,
What happens? There is profused sweating.
Sweating.
Okay.
Correct.
I show discomfort, and I
Correct.
call my family member, say that okay, I'm having some heartburn. You have to rush to hospital,
Hospital.
right?
Right.
You have series of activities that happens
Happens.
before the unwanted
Yeah.
instance to
Instance
take place, right?
take. Yeah.
So that is where you identify, and then you rush to the hospital.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
In this case, then the alerts are sent to the technology guy,
Technology.
and he comes and immediately takes care of the situation.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Nowadays, it is even not not in such a fashion that the technology person comes. It self remediates itself.
I
Okay.
mean, it will only
It,
clear all the cache. I mean,
yeah,
processes and
exactly. The
everything.
system is has become so intelligent. There are few tools which help the systems remediate themselves. Though
Okay.
they will try to
But how will it know that it has to clear only the processes? Let's say we are using some important documents or something, which should
Mhm.
not be closed or which should not be stopped, like some
See,
tools.
those inputs ultimately we have to give. The end
Right.
user has to give that. Okay, this is the top priority list. This has to be carefully done. Okay, something like your yellow, green,
Yeah.
yellow, and red. Okay,
Or it has to give
green.
us a warning.
Yeah, green is okay. These
Yeah.
files
You.
I don't care if they
Right.
are okay. Yellow files, okay. Maybe you can place them somewhere safe.
Correct.
Red have to be multiplied and placed at different locations. Okay,
Locations.
and depending on the machines going down, then those are all coming up in your backup strategies basically.
Okay.
So backup also, if you are trying to do backup on your location itself, that is not correct. Actually,
Okay.
there are few international standards which say
Okay.
that backup has to be copied and placed at 3 or 4 different geographical locations.
Locations. Correct. Correct.
They
So,
actually courier them. Yeah, they courier those tapes,
tapes.
backup tapes to different locations. They
So
don't keep it
even
at
if
one.
one server is down, the backup server will come up.
Not server. Let us assume there's a Pentagon office. Let us
Right.
assume. Okay?
Okay. Tapes
And
and
there is,
everything.
the president's White House is somewhere else. Okay.
Correct.
Then there is a army base somewhere else. Okay.
Correct.
And then there is an Air Force base and naval base somewhere else. All
Correct.
are these are different places. Correct.
Right.
So let us assume Osama bin Laden is trying to attack Pentagon. Okay,
Right.
there is an information. Okay,
Okay.
and let us also assume that he is successful in doing that.
Hmm.
If you have all the data, the complete data in Pentagon office itself, okay,
Hmm.
what would happen?
You
You
won't
will
have a
not retrieve
backup.
any data.
You can't
You
retrieve
don't
any
have any
kind of
backup.
data.
So what
Yes.
people do is they create a backup at Pentagon. Okay, they place it. They take it to your they
Mul-
post it to president's office, naval base, air base, army base,
all the
and
multiple
rest.
locations. Yeah.
Yes,
Wherever
yes.
the backup should be there.
And not only in the US, they may
Out
distribute it to their friendly neighborhood nations
nations. Correct.
across the globe. Suppose let us assume that okay, they are very confident in Pakistan. Let us say because
Okay.
US has done a lot of things for Pakistan.
Uh,
Okay, so let us say Pakistan they feel that okay, we are safe, our data will be safe there. Yeah, definitely they would choose to go to that country's. They will call that country's ambassador and say that okay, ours is an agreement that we keep all our backup in your country and
Country.
maybe in Turkey, maybe somewhere else.
Right. Got it.
That is also done because in case the entire country also getting attacked,
Attacked. Yeah,
so
they'll
still their
have the
data is
backup. They
yeah.
they can retrieve the data back.
Correct. That data backup and retrieval is altogether a new science.
Okay.
Yeah, lot of complexities are there, but yeah, people take care of that in such a fashion.
Okay.
All this sensitive, even India will do that. Every other nation does that. It is not only India or US, especially countries like Israel. Okay, of course, you don't
So,
expect few very poorer countries to do that.
yeah.
They may do it.
So for this
Yeah.
backup of data and retrieving of data, what kind of
Mm.
technology do we is being used for this right
There are
now?
many tools. There are many third-party tools. Everything is a third-party tool.
Correct. So
Okay.
like a big companies like Google or Amazon do they do this backup of data
Yeah,
or
yeah,
where
yeah. Yeah.
so what kind of tools are those that we that are used? I mean, one or two examples that these
One or two
guys use.
examples. See, one minute. Let me give you the best tools. Uh, Tools for securing database. See, one more thing I would want to tell you is, um, let us assume that we are using MS SQL,
Okay.
Microsoft SQL. Okay,
Uh, MS
Microsoft
SQL.
SQL
Mm.
will have a backup inbuilt as a tool within itself, within the dashboard.
Oh, so whatever data we are adding, like tables, whatever we
Yes,
are adding into it.
yes. The entire thing. It is not only tables. Okay, the
So
entire environment can be saved.
so you
Okay.
actually SQL is only based on tables, but I think we have different technologies where you don't have to be have tables or something. It can save text files and uh, non-table
Yeah.
formats.
You can have that. You can have that. So in terms of database, normally Oracle is also
Right. Oracle is one
considered
of
to be the
the
best database.
best one. Yeah.
Okay, so Oracle database is there. So many solutions are there. Excuse me. So there is, there are few companies like Skyflow, basically. Okay,
Skype.
so they call themselves as data vaults, VAULTS vault. Okay,
Oh,
VAULTS
oh,
vaults.
vaults meaning
Vault
like
is
how we
something like your
like a
your
storage
safe,
safe,
safe. Yeah,
storage safe. Yeah.
yeah, storage safe. So I am just, I remembered this Skyflow. So you can just browse. I have sent uh,
Yeah.
Skyflow. Okay,
Okay.
and there are many. There are not one but many.
Right. So
Okay,
these guys these are the tools to actually save your data, or these are companies which help you to back up the data of whenever you want to retrieve.
backup of data normally it is not given to the third party.
Right. The companies themselves use their
Yeah,
own
see, they have technology guys, right? Microsoft,
right.
Google,
Yeah, they
any other
have their
company,
correct.
suppose TCS, Infosys,
Yeah.
Wipro, all these companies have a team, okay,
Right.
who whose job is always to monitor the backup, and in case of any damage, then immediately revert back whatever they've had.
Okay.
Okay, let us assume one more thing. Let us take one more example. There's a company with about 25 employees.
Okay.
Okay, and they are developing one application.
Right.
Okay, not all modules are coded by everybody. Is that correct?
Correct.
So every module may
It
be a
is
team of
divided.
5. Okay, and then this 30 members, there are 6 teams, and each
Yeah.
team will have its own module. Correct.
Correct.
And even in that module, what will happen is, out of 5 people, one person may have one task, the other
Correct.
four people may have different tasks,
Different
right?
tasks. Correct.
So what will happen? There is a Git repository. The main
Git
repository
repo.
is there.
Yes.
Okay, from
Where?
where they branch out, correct,
Correct.
to different teams, and they
Yes.
sub branch,
Correct.
correct.
Yes.
So out of that sub branch, when you commit, there is a
Correct.
commit that is going and sitting in the main branch.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose there is a falsified information that has gone. Suppose there is a
Uh,
wrong code. They have
correct.
not checked it thoroughly. They have pushed it to the main code. Does it
Right.
affect the main code? It may
Yes,
affect the main code.
it will main affect the main code because other branches also will sync integrate their code to the same
Correct.
main code, right? Yeah.
Correct. So at that stage, what do they do?
They'll
Basically, they
again
revert to the earlier version.
earlier
Simple.
version. Yes, yes.
So
They revert back to the earlier version.
in terms of the coding, what happens is there is version one, version two, version three,
Correct.
version four. Like
Right.
exactly, what happens is there's a version number, subversion, and then the that parameter is there,
Fine.
right?
Yeah.
So you have that version control system where you have that tagline which goes by a standard naming convention.
Correct.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's how it is done. So if you are doing some mistake, then what happens is we will immediately revert to the earlier best known one.
But
Correct.
correct. Correct.
So
Yes.
from there, then they compare this, then they verify, okay, where it has gone wrong.
What are the
Then
changes made from the
that's it.
present
That is
version
as
to
simple
the?
as that. Yeah,
Yeah. Got it.
got it.
Yes. Yes.
So you have your VMware with you.
Yes. Yeah. I have it.
Can you share your screen and let me know when you have this screen on your? I would want to see this one. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Trying. Yeah, it's pinging. The first one, whatever I pinged, is to the VMware machine. 192.168.223.144 is the VMware machine. I pinged from my machine and it replied back. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm not aware of that. I think I never tried that actually. Uh, okay. You want me to? Correct. Hmm. Uh, Used to share the host IDs address, meaning it can share among the other PCs. Okay. Okay. So they'll access as the same PC instead of a different a virtual machine. Got it. Correct. Yes. Correct. Uh, okay. We actually, uh-huh. So, okay, bridge mode. So it'll act as two different PCs then. Uh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay. 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 And it's connected to a Wi-Fi router actually. I mean, Windows has detected an IP address conflict. Another computer on this network has the same. Restarted the other. Okay, no, that's fine. Right, handle. That's true. Linux is not easy. Even yeah, Linux is a bit tough. The commands we can't remember them so easily as we remember the Windows commands. Uh, I I don't use them. I use Linux very rarely. I don't use it. All these years I've been using only Windows. Linux we never used. It's very rare actually. Yeah, that's well. I think I'll get it. Okay, I think it turned on and let's see. Uh, yeah, it kind of changed. Uh, it's now 192.168.1.226. It's on a different domain itself. Like if you see before, VMware and my PC were in the same domain, like 223. Oh yeah, let me check. Oh, I think mine also changed. I do see a lot of. Uh, yeah, this was the one I got pinged from last time. Okay, yeah, I got it. I think this is wireless adapter. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the wireless one. Before. No, I didn't raise it. Changed. Correct. The VMware wrong IP address. Yeah, correct. One. Correct. Right. One is for bridge and one is for NAT. Correct. Yes. Changes. Uh, oh, so how do we know which is VMNet 8 and which is VMNet 1? I mean, oh, this is VMNet 1 and VMNet 8 is this one. 8. NAT. Net 1. 1. Uh, the bridge. Bridged. Got it. Yes. Yes. Bridged and VMNet 8 is for NAT. So, interview selections. Okay. Right. That's the reason.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's okay. Mm.
Yeah, now okay, the recording is still there. Cool. Okay. Yeah, downloads. Can you see my screen? It's CentOS.
Yeah. So, yeah, I will instruct you. It is not required sharing the screen. That's okay. Okay.
Okay.
So, can you just move on to what do you say? VMware.
Okay. You want me to open the VMware?
Yep.
Okay. I opened it.
And now, if you can just show me the interface, that should be
Oh,
good enough.
okay. Let me share this.
Yeah. One moment. I think somebody is knocking the door. I'll just come back.
Sure.
Yeah, Kavya, I'm back. So if you can just share your screen, we can start working.
Yeah.
Can you shut down this machine, please?
You want me to shut this down? Okay.
Yeah. This is not required. At later point in time, I think you can. Mm, one moment, please hold on. Can you
Okay.
go to the task manager and just check and see? what is the status of your resource utilization? No, resource utilization. Yesterday we have seen resource utilization, right? I wanted you to, yeah.
Okay, it'll show performance. Yeah.
Okay. This is internal to your VM, not VM, your main machine.
Oh, my machine, you mean to tell? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, CPU
35% utilization.
Yeah. Can you shut down that virtual machine now and observe the change?
Okay. You want me to close up the complete virtual machine workstation?
No. Let it be. Don't close the VMware workstation. Okay.
Oh, only just the virtual machine, which is
exactly. I don't want any unnecessary burden on the machine. So I'm just trying to shut down that virtual machine, which is not required for us at this point in time. Okay. Now, create a new virtual machine. Yeah.
I never tried creating one, but
new virtual machine, first step.
Okay. Yes. Right.
And you can say next. Can you go back? Can you go back? Typical,
yeah,
no.
Typical.
We will go with custom, advanced.
Okay. Yeah. Advanced. Okay.
Next. Yeah, you can select. You can just leave the default. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Go ahead. Then 1 minute. Please hold on.
Yes. Yeah.
You can select. I will install this operating system later.
I see. Okay.
Okay. And then Linux.
All right. Okay. Which version of it? Oh, we were CentOS, right?
Yeah. CentOS 64-bit. That's what you can select.
There are different versions also in the 6, 7.
7 64-bit. That is what we have downloaded. Yes.
Okay.
But it does not really matter whatever you select.
Oh.
Okay. It is just a naming convention that they have left there. And can you copy that location of the file?
Yeah, this is the one that's in download.
No, not this. No. You close this. We will look at it later. That's not required.
Oh, this one you want me to copy?
No, not even this. Yeah, that one. The entire location, can you paste in the chat?
Right.
Your file browser, go to that location until virtual machines.
From here till virtual machines.
From your file browser, right?
Yeah.
In your file browser, open the file browser. Okay. And
you mean the file explorer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, file explorer. And yeah, go to the location. See users, vCowie, OneDrive, documents, virtual machines, all that. You can just paste it. You have copied it, right? In the address bar, you just paste it. It will directly go to that location.
Yeah, somehow it's not pasting. Okay, got it.
1 minute. Don't do that. No. Hold on. Last one, don't do that. Last one, you have to delete. Yes.
Correct. Oh, it's running. Oh, virtual machines. I think it's not taking 2 words. Documents. Yeah. I don't see a virtual machine.
No problem. Just leave it like that. Kavya.
Okay.
Now you go to that VMware interface.
Sorry, now you want me to do what?
Go to the VMware interface. VMware. Yes.
Okay.
Now you say next.
Okay.
Okay.
How
you can say next.
Process?
No problem. You can just follow the default.
Okay.
Yeah. 1028, right? follow. Next.
1024. Okay. Yeah.
You can just say 1 GB of RAM it is giving. Yeah. And here you have to go with bridged connection.
Bridged network.
Yes.
Because you want a different IP address to access it.
And you can go with the default. Next. Then yes, next.
Oh, these were the ones which yesterday we were discussing about, the disk types.
Correct. So if you do a typical virtual machine installation, you will not understand all these steps.
Okay.
It is always suggested to go for custom installation.
Custom installation. I see. Got it.
Yeah. Now you can go next.
Right. Create a new virtual desktop.
Yeah. Next. Hold on for a while. Okay. Here, what are the options? Can you read the options? The radio buttons, especially.
One is store virtual disk as a single file.
Yeah.
And the other is split the virtual disk into multiple files.
Always select the first option.
Store the virtual disk as a single file.
Yeah. And what is the disk size that you have given? What is the disk size that it has given by default?
Maximum by default it is showing 20 GB disk size.
You can take it as 9 GB. That should be much more than sufficient for our experimentation.
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Okay. 9 GB. Fine.
You should never select that allocate disk space. Remember.
Oh yeah, I didn't select it. I deselected it. So
and you remember yesterday we were discussing about thick provisioning and thin provisioning.
Right. Yes.
So thick provisioning is if you select allocate the disk space now.
We cannot change it. We cannot change that actually.
Exactly, and that is the selection for thick provisioning. If you don't select that, then it is thin provisioning.
We can dynamically allocate the resources
for
thin provisioning. Thick provisioning, we cannot allocate the resources. It's fixed.
Exactly. You can allocate. It is fixed. That's it. It cannot be changed.
It cannot be changed.
Yeah. So next. Yeah, next.
Next. Okay. Finish. That's it.
And don't hit finish. Don't fit. Okay. Yeah. Go to the customize. Yes.
Hardware. Okay.
And then here, can you read all the options? Memory is there. Processor is there. Then
new CD or DVD ID auto detect.
Okay.
It is trying to auto detect the CD or DVD.
No. Let us go ahead. What are the other?
Network adapter, which we just selected as bridged, and USB controller present.
USB controller can be removed. We don't need that. Remove.
Oh, I can remove this.
Not there. Underneath you have a remove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to the bottom. Yeah.
All right. Sound and then card what else? Sound card.
Sound card remove.
Okay. Printer, what else? Think we can. Printer
remove.
And display auto detect.
Yeah. That should be there. Now
we have
to. You understand what has to be removed, what has to be kept.
Right.
Correct?
Got it. Yes.
Now once again, revisit the CD DVD drive, which is auto detect.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what are the options? The second radio button option, what is that?
Use physical drive, and the second one is use ISO image file.
Yeah, select that.
And then
browse. Say browse. And then your downloads has that. Yeah, double click on.
This one. Okay, and should I? The one which you're using is okay. In advanced.
No. Browse.
I already browsed it and selected.
That's it. Then you say close. That's it.
Close. That's it. Okay.
Then you say close.
And
finish. Then you say finish.
Okay.
Then you power on the virtual machine. Let us see if it is booting into your booting into the operating system installation process.
Side channel mitigation.
Yeah. Do not show this at startup. You can select that. Yeah. That's it. And if it is booting into the operating system installation mode, then we are successful. Otherwise, it means that there is somewhere we have failed. Yeah, it is booting. Enter.
Yeah.
Please make a note of this, this installation. Only I will only touch upon the important points, not all the points. Okay. You can select and enter. Press enter.
Here it's showing that I finished installing. Can I click on this?
Yeah. You just click on that and just go ahead.
Okay.
Automated. Yeah. Click and
boot.
Click there and enter.
I clicked it actually. Yeah, it's taking some time. Yeah, enter.
Let us hold on for a while.
Okay.
It says, what is the message, Kavya?
It's telling that I'm not able to. Oh, it's still happening actually.
Yeah. Then it's okay.
It's loading. Yeah,
there is one percentage shown here. You can hit escape.
Yeah, checking. It's checking the
checking is not required because we are already using an ISO file. Press escape button.
Yeah, I'm escaping, but
yeah.
I think it's escape.
You will now enter into a GUI after this entire process is
done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have little awareness of how Linux looks. I know Ubuntu how it looks, but CentOS I have never seen.
No, this is an entirely new experience altogether. I'm telling you that this will be only CUI, character user interface. I don't use GUI.
Graphical user interface.
Yeah. Because we will never learn.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is continue. Please hold on. All these exclamation marks will fade away except for one exclamation mark. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you just browse down? Can you just scroll down? Yeah, that is one exclamation mark. It will not fade away until unless you click on that.
Okay.
And then you say done. That's it. No hassles now. Done. Towards your top left corner.
Okay, done. I see.
That's it. Just wait for a moment and begin installation.
Okay.
That's it. Your installation is done.
Oh, okay. So it's actually.
So do you like Linux now?
No, it's something new, so I'll have interest in getting to know it. Writing all those commands and everything. Windows is even if you ask me to sleep, I can do anything.
I will suggest you one book. Okay. If it is possible, I think you can have a PDF of that.
Okay.
That is easily available for downloads, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
Let me check that book. And in the meantime, root password, you can select that root password and enter your, yeah. Better it would be a complex password, but ABC123, ABC123, that also goes well. Because that is for our experimentation purpose only for now.
Yeah, I think I'll use ABC. It's
Yeah.
too, okay. It's still telling weak. I think that should be fine. Won't it take if it is weak?
I could not get you.
It's telling the password is weak, but yeah.
No. Week also it will take. You have to click done twice. That's it. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you have to click on done twice. Right? Don't
Done is off.
yeah, go with done has to be clicked twice. That's it.
This is okay. Got it.
So these are the
Fine.
hacks, small hacks that people are not normally
Aware
aware of.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah. So it takes a while. It all depends on your internet speed also, because it may get into the internet connectivity. Try to get internet connectivity. It does not connect.
Right. Anyway, it was not able to connect to the network, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. It will not be connecting it, but it will attempt to connect. Okay,
I think we
because
have to manually give the IP address if I'm correct.
yes, very true, very true. Okay, but as operating system, what it does is its responsibility is to check.
Correct.
So if the adapter has the ability to go and check on its own and fetch a dynamic IP, then it will automatically do. Okay. So it will anyways attempt it, but it will fail. Fail that attempt, and it skips that step and goes further. That is what it does. Let us wait for it to finish, and then it will ask you for a reboot. And then reboot, and within a minute, once again, it is back.
Yeah, it's almost done, I think. Yeah, my internet is fast enough.
Understand one thing, that we are not damaging your physical machine.
Correct. Got it.
And now what you can do is, in the meantime, you can go to your Windows Explorer and check and see if there is a directory that is created.
Windows Explorer or File Explorer?
Yeah.
The File Explorer where we were trying to check right now, right?
Yeah. You can just check the File Explorer.
Yeah. I think over here only you are trying to see. Yeah.
Now you
Virtual machines. CentOS.
just don't click
created.
on anything else for now. Okay.
Right.
So can you send me the screenshot of this Control Alt print screen and then paste it? Yeah. Super. So it is still going on, right?
Yeah, it's still inside. It has something left to do. Right.
Correct. So under the type of your File Explorer,
yeah.
can you just expand that a little bit, because it is not completely visible, right? No, I mean to say that field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Can you read out the files that are there?
So we have 3 folders with okay, the only files which you have: vMemory file,
Hmm.
VMware virtual machine non-volatile RAM,
Hmm.
VMware virtual disk file,
Hmm.
VMware snapshot metadata,
Hmm.
VMware virtual machine configuration,
Hmm.
VMware team member,
Hmm.
scoreboard file, and text document.
And there is a disk file. If you see, there is a disk
Uh,
file.
there are two.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
You have already read that. There is
Oh,
VMware
you.
disk file.
Oh
Disk
yeah,
file.
the disk file.
Yes.
Correct. Correct.
The extension of this, if you can just go to the property, file properties,
Yeah.
that is an extension of .vmdk.
VMDK.
This is the actual hard disk file. This will dynamically grow. Now, what is the
Uh,
size now?
right now the size is 1.34 GB.
And as soon as you add a few more things to the system after our installation, then it will grow.
Okay. Right. It's still
Okay.
installing. Post installation setup task. It's happening.
So, can you go to the folder once again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you just go a step backwards in the folder?
Or to the
Yeah.
virtual machines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as soon as you complete your work, okay,
Okay.
if you want, see, let us assume that you have installed the application, you have done everything, all the configurations are done, everything
Okay.
is done. Okay,
Okay.
you just copy this folder,
Uh-huh.
take it on the pen drive, go to your friend's laptop.
Okay.
Okay, that also
Uh-huh.
should have VMware workstation 16 or whatever.
Oh,
Uh,
I have to. Can't I install VMware Workstation on Mac OS?
Mac OS has some virtualization tool
Limitation.
called Parallels, I guess.
Okay. So we
Already
need.
there is, yeah. Okay. So Windows machines, I am talking about Windows right now. Okay. So
Okay.
if your friend has Windows machine, then what she can do is she can install VMware 16 or whatever version you have, even upgraded
Okay.
version, she has no problem. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You can give this pen drive to her and you
Okay.
can ask her to invoke the VM.
Oh, just invoke the VM. That's it.
That's it.
I see.
That's it.
Got it. Got it. I can do
So
that.
that's
I'll
the
take it
convenience.
in my. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you can
try
check it in
taking it.
another machine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what
I
you have to
got
do
it.
is there is, I think, some configuration file in the set of files that you have seen. There is a configuration
Uh,
file. If you can double click on that file when you go to the new machine, when you navigate to the new machine, okay.
which one are you talking about?
Can you just
The
share the one moment? One moment. There is a
yeah.
configuration file. One moment.
Config.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
virtual machine configuration file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you share this screenshot also? Because earlier one, you have that non-expanded field version, right? So I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
unable to see which one is
Yeah,
the,
let
yeah.
me
If you can just share this screenshot, that would be much better.
yeah, I think I shared the one with
Yeah.
the expanded.
Yep. Yeah. Now it's much better. Okay. So when you move on to that machine with
Hmm.
VMware 16 or any other upgraded version, you
Okay.
just copy the folder in the local drive and
Uh-huh.
then you double click on the configuration file. That is it. The entire VM is up and running. Then it asks
Okay.
whether you copied or moved the folder. Then you say, I copied. That's it.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, once this is all done. Okay, let me
Yeah,
give it a
once this
try.
is all done. Okay. And
Got it.
if you compare the earlier hard disk file, the size of
Mm,
the earlier hard disk file that was about 1.31 GB in your image. Now
Here,
it is about 1.54 GB. Compare these two screenshots that you have shared with me.
you're talking about the disk file image, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
It was 1.35, now it's 1.56 GB.
Yeah. So that is the dynamic growth of that disk file.
Disk.
Now you got it.
But right. So, but then over there we put it as 9 GB, right? That is a
Yeah, it will not allocate 9 GB. That is what
9
is
GB.
called as thin provisioning.
Thin provision. Okay.
If you say allocate disk space now, this disk file will be 9 GB. Whether you like it or not, you wanted to keep it or not, it is 9 GB. That's it. It takes 9 GB.
Okay.
So that is the difference between thick provisioning and thin provisioning. Got it?
Got it.
Super. So are you liking
Yeah,
VMware?
actually, yes. I started using VMware long back, but I'm in between. I lost touch, and then now I'm using it again.
Super. Because
Yeah,
VMware
actually,
is the way to go. Of course, there are many more companies. Even Microsoft has Hyper-V. That is all server virtualization. That is not desktop virtualization.
yeah, because many job descriptions, what I see, they ask specifically for Linux and particular Linux applications. Like now, what you have told CentOS, right? And
Correct.
one of them is CentOS or other Ubuntu or whatever it is. They
Hmm.
ask for specifically Linux. I think if you know one Linux, uh, it will be easy for us to work on the other machines as well.
Absolutely. So I will give you one beautiful book. I
Okay.
think you can do it in 2 3 days. Entire
Oh,
book can be done in 2 3 days. Very simple. All you have to do is just just follow the commands, type, execute them, and you just experience what the output is.
okay.
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 So this is one of the famous books, and I have learned a lot from this book. Any Linux command reference, you get it. But when you try with different flavors of Linux, the options may change. So in one kind of, for example, in one kind of Linux, maybe ls space hyphen a is there. That works. Maybe in another Linux, ls space hyphen capital A may work, or capital S may work, or capital.
Yeah,
So that is the difference that you have to be careful with.
got it.
So that is where you have to identify for which Linux what is the command. Otherwise,
Okay.
all the commands are one and the same except for the options.
All right.
Okay. If you have Kindle, Amazon Kindle, I think you will have an Amazon Kindle version also.
Okay. Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see if there's somewhere else also I can get it.
sure.
There's some PDFs or something. It'll be available.
Yeah, PDF is available. I'm sure that PDF is available. Okay.
Yeah.
So let us see whether this VM is completed or not.
Mm, okay. Yeah, it
Yeah, it's
completed.
done.
So you have to
Reboot.
reboot it.
Yes, you have to. And can you please expand the entire, blow this up? Only
Yeah, one second.
VMware window should be seen. Rest of the things we don't need.
Yeah,
So
I think my mouse is
maximize
not
the
working right now. One
maximize the
second.
window.
Oh, until and unless it starts, I cannot use my mouse on that.
Yeah. You can press Control Alt. You can press Control Alt. It releases the mouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And
I'm
if
just
you say
worried that,
Control
okay.
G, if you say Control G, it will once again go into the system. Okay.
Control G and Control Alt, right?
Yes, correct. Control G and Control Alt.
Okay. Okay, the first one on the core center. Yeah.
Yeah, you had some question, Kavya?
The first one only, right? I enter.
Yeah, the first one only.
Yeah,
Obviously, the first one. It automatically gets selected for the first one. The second one is for maintenance activities.
Oh, okay.
Suppose if your machine crashes, okay,
Okay.
then you can opt to repair it via the second option.
Okay. Localhost login. We didn't have any login yet. Okay.
No.
Not, this
Hold.
is not the
You
one,
have to
right?
type root, ROOT. That is
Oh,
username.
root. Oh, and the one which we gave, right?
Yeah. You are typing the password. Never type the password in front of others.
Log. Yeah. It's telling login incorrect.
Yeah, you are typing incorrect password.
I can't type. I gave
The best thing.
ABC123 and.
No. See, what you have to do is root, enter, hold on after enter. Yeah. You just blindly type and press enter. Don't give backspaces, space bar, nothing. You have lost your password.
How do we restart? How do we do that then?
How do you recover the lost password?
Yes. Or at least change the password.
1 minute. Complex of the situations. During the first session itself. That is very good. I will send you one article. Okay?
Okay.
Just check if this article works. Article gives you the right content to let you work and recover the password. So that's the article. Do whatever it says step by step.
I didn't get it.
And you will be able to reset the password.
You sent it in the chat? Okay, got it.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So you have to restart the system. When you have it on the first line, when the first line gets highlighted, then you have to press A or E. Just check it out. Okay.
When the first line.
No. You restart this. In the top one file. No. There is a pause button, right? Pause button is there. You can restart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Restart guest. Okay.
Restart guest. Yes. And no. Just expand it quickly.
Okay.
Otherwise, it has gone inside.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. 1 second.
You have to be very, very quick.
Yes. Control E, right? 1 second.
Yeah. Just follow the instructions that are there underneath. Yeah, E.
Are you sure you want to shut down the operating system? Shut down.
Woo! Gone. Yeah, power on. Yeah. Click inside. Yeah, E. Yeah, that's good. Now, go to that instructions. Control Alt to release the mouse. Control Alt to release the mouse. Yeah. Go to that instructions. Now you have gone ahead. Yeah. And then what does it say? Just check. Yeah, there is a that line has to be there. right? RO line has to be there. So you go to the VM, okay? So you don't see any, just click on that, click inside. Okay, then press down arrow. Go down, go down, go down.
Oh.
Yeah, there you see RO. Yes, there.
I don't. Oh, this is the
one. That one. Yeah.
You mean okay.
Use right arrow. Use right arrow to navigate to R towards the end of the.
This one only, right?
Yeah, that's right. Now you go to Control Alt, get out of the screen, and go through the article. And what does it say? Replace RO with what? RW. Correct?
Go to the line 16. Change RO with RW. Init is equal to sysroot. This one.
Yeah.
With the whole thing we have to.
Just to do that.
We have to only type. We can't copy paste it.
Exactly. You can't copy it. You can't copy it. Make a note of this text in your notebook.
Okay.
Expand it. Visibility will be clear. Then you make a note of that and then you type. Yeah.
Okay, now so I have to replace this. I have to delete it, right? Backspace or
no, delete command will work. Backspace will work.
Oh, okay. I think back would work. Okay, and
RW
equals to init. RW init. It's not RW equal to.
Yeah, you have to press Control X. That's it. After you've done that, you have to press Control X.
Yeah. If something happened.
Yeah.
Hold on. Control X meaning it will go start the PC.
No. It has to save and give you the prompt. Let us see what it does. Because the visibility is very low. Now it has given you the shell. Correct?
Shell. Exit the
without
shell
any password, nothing. Okay?
Correct.
So there are few more instructions that you have to follow. Just press Control Alt once again. Come out of this and go to the article.
Control plus X to start the user command. Okay, we got this. Now access the system with this command.
Next. Yeah, chroot space.
Chroot space sysroot. So we have to type it here then.
Yes. Chroot space / sysroot. Enter. Then passwd space root. No slash, nothing. Root, ROOT. Enter. Okay. Yeah, you type your password and don't see when you type password in Linux, you should not be using backspace or delete keys. Remember this. Otherwise, you will mess up the password configuration. Just type whatever you want and then quit. Second time it will ask. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Now go to that instructions. Navigate to that instructions website. Yeah.
Okay. And then touch / auto.
Dot is there.
Touch / dot auto
reliable.
1 second.
Enter that command. And then exit, then reboot. Yeah, touch space / dot auto relabel. Then exit, then reboot.
Reboot.
That's it. Yeah. Now just go and check and see if your
password is working or not. I am giving the password correct. That means the root, either it is host only login we have to is wrong.
You are doing some mistake. Something is going
I
wrong.
gave correct password only.
Okay, ABCD 1 2 3 4 kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then let us do one thing, Kavya. Let us stop this recording here. Okay.
Okay.
And then I will do a team viewer onto your machine.
Okay, I'm stopping it right now.